Hi, on today's First Time Buyer channel, we want to answer the question on how you can purchase a home with your partner if you're not married. Hi, welcome back. Enrique here with First West Financial. We are very excited that you're here back in our channel to learn more about buying a home and to answer the difficult questions. We know that purchasing a home can be complicated and confusing, so we want to give you answers. We want to help you walk through the process and make it simple and easy for you to become a homeowner. That's the objective of the First Time Buyer channel. Now, we're going to answer an important question. A lot of people are not married and they want to purchase a home with their partner. Is that possible? Is that allowed? How does that work? All right, so here we go. Number one, you need to know that absolutely yes, you can purchase a home with pretty much anybody you want. You do not have to be married in order to be able to buy a home with a partner. In fact, a lot of people do that. In most cases, you have to decide how you are going to take the title of ownership on the home. You can do joint tenants, tenants in common, different ways. Your real estate agent or the title company can better guide you in this, but absolutely 100% a partner can go on the loan with you. Now, one of the recommendations that I always give people is before you purchase a home with someone that you are not married to, you always want to make sure that you are 100% solid to know that you want to make this level of commitment. Well, why is that? Well, when you buy a home with a partner, you are going to be basically co-owners with this person. That means that if things don't work out and you split up, now you have to deal with the asset just like a married couple. The bank is going to treat you exactly the same way as if you were married in terms of who is obligated to pay the mortgage. So if you sign with a partner and that partner leaves, you're still responsible for the note, but that partner is also responsible for the note and the payment. So you really want to go through this process and be 100% sure that this is what you want to do. This brings me to another very similar topic. What if I want to have a cosigner? Maybe my parents, my uncle, a friend of mine, a childhood friend, my compadre. Doesn't matter. Is that allowed? Yes, most banks will allow what we call a co-borrower or a non-occupant co-borrower. This is someone who's going to help you purchase the home. He's going to co-sign for the note. He's going to co-sign for the loan, but may not necessarily live with you in the house. That's very common, especially with first-time buyers. You have maybe first-time buyers that don't have a lot of income or just getting started, and their parents say, hey, you know what? We want to help you become homeowners, so we're going to co-sign for you. Well, that's possible. Just remember this. When they become co-signers or co-borrowers with you, they are going to be 100% responsible for the home, just like you are, but they're also going to have 100% rights to the home. You cannot sell it or refinance it without their signature. They cannot sell it or refinance it without your signature. So for all intents and purposes, even though they're just co-signing, they are 100% involved in this house with you. That's the reason why I always tell my borrowers, when you have a cosigner or when you have a partner that is going to go in the house, you need to have the tough conversations. You need to think, do I want to be associated with this person in my primary home for years to come? Another question that comes up is, how quickly can I remove this person from the title? Well, you can remove him from the title unless you refinance or you requalify by yourself 100%. So for example, if you have your mom and dad help you purchase a home because you don't make enough money, let's say your income is limited. Well, in a year, if your income is still limited, you're not going to be able to refinance the house by yourself. Now, let's just use a different example. Let's say that you are in school. You are studying to be a registered nurse, and you're working at a hospital, maybe working part-time hours. Your parents decide they're going to help you co-sign for a home. You graduate, you get a great job at a hospital, maybe making $90,000, $100,000 a year as a registered nurse. Then you come to us and then we requalify you and refinance your parents out of the home. That's a good example of how to do this. But if you know that in the future you're going to still be making the same amount of money, then chances are when your parents or your uncle or your aunt want to say, hey, you know what, I want to be out of this loan, it's going to be difficult. And it happens a lot. I get phone calls from people who went to other lenders and say, hey, you know, the lender told me that after a year I could get out of this loan. That's not true. There's no time limit. You can get out of it anytime you want, as long as one person qualifies by themselves for the mortgage. So as you can see, this can be a little scary, and you probably have a lot of questions. So we want to give you options. We want to be able to help you save time and money and headaches, and we want to put you at ease. We're going to walk you through the process of how to do this. We're going to come alongside with you and be your partner when you purchase this home. There's a lot of questions to be answered. We are experts. We work with first-time buyers every single day of the week. In fact, not a week goes by that we don't close at least 2 or 3 first-time buyer homes right here in California. If you have more questions, I would love to answer them for you. Ask to speak to a professional like myself before you actually make a decision that you're going to regret. Whether it's you call me or call a different independent mortgage broker, we'll be happy to connect you with someone. Even if you're not in California, we'll be happy to connect you with a professional who's going to give you the right answers. The way you get a hold of us is call us at 760-488-6482, or just reach out to us, comment below, find us on Facebook or Instagram, First West Financial. We are the experts of helping first-time buyers purchase their dream home. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.